Ladies, gentle thems, distinguished figures of the internet, today we gather not in celebration, but in investigation. An autopsy, really, because we are going to take another look at the biological phenomenon known as Pearl Davis. Pearl Davis, a woman who manages to be the symptom and also the punchline in the modern reactionary grift economy. Pearl Davis, the internet's leading expert in saying hateful things with the attitude of somebody who's never been invited to the group chat. Pearl Davis, a walking contradiction wrapped up in a khaki trench coat of misogyny, racism, and a big gaping hole where emotional intelligence ought to be. Pearl Davis, a simultaneously racist, sexist, uninformed, and boring talking head, which truly feels like a logistical achievement. Pearl Davis, a woman who mistakes bigotry for bravery, and claims that she's oppressed while sitting in the house she paid for by platforming men who call women objects. Pearl Davis. Pearl Davis. Pearl Davis. Pearl Davis, if you're new here, is what happens when someone with the charisma of a damp crouton, it's so mean, discovers that racism and misogyny pay better than a real job. She's the physical embodiment of no one invited you, but yet here you are. A woman who built her career by saying that women should not have careers. A woman who wields racist stereotypes like a toddler with a pair of scissors. And an online personality whose entire brand is loudly misunderstanding absolutely everything. Today we're reacting to a video that Pearl published where she is explaining the concept that she calls black fatigue. And I cannot stress this enough. It is literally just racism with a Canva thumbnail. And we're lucky we got that, because what are these thumbnails? And this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. It's really just Pearl sitting in her little office chair, confidently explaining that she, as a white woman, is tired of black people abusing our kindness. Pearl. Girl. She fills this video with every stereotype Fox News rejected for being too on the nose. She watches random viral clips of people in public and treats it as if it's scientific data, because nothing screams rigorous analysis like compilation videos made by people with usernames like MAGAPatriot420. She then doubles down on this internalized misogyny that would make Andrew Tate say, "Girl, calm down." This video is a performance of ignorance so bold, it honestly seems choreographed, because Pearl doesn't analyze race, she doesn't explain social dynamics. What she does is wander through the internet, elbow deep in stereotypes, pulling out whatever clip most conveniently justifies her worldview of, see? See? This supports the thing I already decided on before the camera started rolling. Her contradictions are not accidental, they're unfortunately her entire brand. We're here to contextualize this dumpster fire of a video that we are about to watch, so prepare yourselves, hydrate, center your spirit, because we're about to watch Pearl attempt social commentary with the accuracy of a white woman attempting to explain urban culture based on 2 TikToks and a CVS coupon. Let's get into it. Dismantling hate starts now. Every few months, I wonder what Pearl is up to, and I always regret going to her channel, but her views are dying, and that's great news. I just feel like she needs a hug, and maybe some lithium. Okay, here we go.
I feel like black people have to feel about black people how I feel about women. It's just tough because you're on the losing team. You know, like women will do some dumb stuff, and I'm just like, that's women for you, you know. What up, guys? Welcome.
You're gonna watch my slow descent into what? Brain rot? Okay, Pearl. Okay, sorry. We're gonna have to pause a lot because this video is going to be a lot, as you already know.
Reaction series. So today we are talking about the internet viral trend of black fatigue. Now, white people.
It's not a viral trend. It is something that white supremacists have been passing around. It still manages to boggle my mind that people like her are able to be platformed in the Lord's year of 2025. It blows my mind.
Are pretty tired of black people abusing our kindness. And I think.
What does that even mean, Pearl? Like, Pearl, people can abuse your kindness. It sounds so basic to say, but it has nothing to do with your skin color. There are people who will abuse your kindness, whether they are black, white, whether you're broke or evergreen. It really shows a lack of critical thinking skills, I guess, would be what you would call this. Like, if you go out and see a black person doing something stupid, are you really going to attribute that to black people as a whole? In the same way that if I go out and I see a white person doing something stupid, I'm not going to assume that every white person is stupid. Sorry, let's keep going.
I think a lot of white people are fed up. I know I am. Now let's see some ghetto today.
Ghetto's a place, mama. So yeah, it's just angry people fighting in public, and she's finding all the videos of angry black people and saying, look how awful they are. It's so stupid. Okay.
He starts saying your breast.
Okay, it's just poor behavior in general. It has nothing to do. Oh, Black Fatigue _ 2.0. Lots of racist accounts just publishing stuff like this. I guess there's Karen accounts where you have like angry boomer women screaming at service workers. I've definitely enjoyed a handful of those videos, but it doesn't really have anything to do with the fact that they're white. Although most angry Karens I find are white. Is that racist? I don't think that's racist. Because you get angry people of every color, right? So I just, you know who Pearl reminds me of? Pearl reminds me of Nancy Cartwright. She's the voice actor for Bart Simpson. And you know, a lot of voice actors for young boys are in fact women. And Pearl gives me that vibe. It seems like she could be behind the scenes pretending to be a little boy because her temperament is that of a 13-year-old boy. It just really is. Like, she even kind of sounds like Nelson. Ha ha.
Black fatigue. Black fatigue. Oh my God. Black women. Why? This is why the black guys that have something going on date white women. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be the one to say it, but you know, black women always get mad when black men date white women, and it's because what?
Do they always? I don't think I know any straight black women. I'm pretty sure all the black women I know are gay as fuck.
When we have our problems, and I can talk about Karens all day. Look, I can go for every race. But
okay, let's pour one out for Pearl. That's something. She
you won't do this. I would say white women's superpower is like turning groups against you and whatever. At least black women on the bright side, they show their aggression up front. But, you know,
oh my God, nothing but sweeping generalizations. And I'm stuck between actually dismantling everything that she says because I feel like she actually believes it. But she is just like an insult comic, but not even insulting one person. She's just a racist comic who is going for the lowest hanging fruit in order to get the attention of people who she would talk shit about. I don't understand. She's kind of like if Joan Rivers had she's kind of like if Joan Rivers fell off a horse as a young girl.
Still, you know, you're just not really in general going to see white women doing this.
You're not going to see white women screaming in stores? Not only have I just seen videos of white women screaming in stores, I've seen it in real life. It happens. I don't think I've ever seen anybody but white people making a huge scene in stores like this, but that's just my experience. Let me know in the comments, I guess. I'm
sure there's exceptions, but I mean, I had a black woman scream at me the other day.
Pearl does this thing where she gives examples and it's just the most like convoluted story, and I was in a roundabout and the black woman screamed at me, and shouldn't she be screaming at the person in front and not the person behind? And so yeah, I'm racist is her whole thing. None of her stories actually concretely make sense with the point that she's trying to prove. I don't know if she thinks that it connects somehow. I feel like it probably connects in her mind, but she's not a good storyteller of providing us with all the details to actually come to an understanding of what she's trying to prove. But she doesn't have anything to prove. Ugh.
And it was a roundabout, right? And I was behind her in the roundabout, but she also parked in the roundabout. So she went to go deliver something and come back out. And I did too. I did like drop something off and I come back. It's probably 5 minutes. And I'm at the back of the roundabout, but there was someone in front of her. So I was thinking, I feel like she should have yelled at the person in front of her, not behind. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but whatever.
You see how we don't have any of the information we need to actually understand this story? Like, why was she yelling at you? Can we get any context, Pearl?
She starts screaming at me.
Why?
And I'm like, ma'am, you did the same thing I did. Like, anyway, long story short, but whenever they scream, I'm like, you know what, ma'am, I'll move right this way. You know, because I don't, you know, white people, we have to placate this because odds are you can assault us in public and get a slap on the wrist. And we're
okay. It's about to get a lot worse.
Tired. We just avoid. We just walk away and avoid. Not this guy. And it's unfortunate. She can attack him, but he can't attack back because you don't know. Rosa Parks would be so proud. This is the comments. Carry the mace for this stuff. The minute she laid hands on him, he had the right to knock her out. But men are going to weigh the cost and the benefit. We don't want to be the next George Floyd.
Again, it's going to be the whole point of this video. Do you think she understands that what she said is the most asinine thing to have ever been said on the internet? Or does she legitimately believe that that makes sense? Because she said, we don't want to be the next George Floyd. And assumedly, we in this context is her amongst all other white people. George Floyd was not a white person. George Floyd lost his life due to police brutality. And other than the color of the skin of the person in the video that she's reacting to, how does that connect at all? Pearl! We're 2 minutes and 50 seconds in and I already need a break. Okay.
It's not all of them, but it's always them. You know?
But the problem is with videos like this is we don't know the context, we don't understand it, but that's the point. We're just looking at somebody who's pissed off and angry and we don't know what led them there. Not that physical violence is really ever warranted, but we might understand why this person is this angry at this moment. Maybe that guy did something to her that warranted a slap. Sometimes it's warranted. Just kidding. For legal reasons, it's not. Don't slap people. Okay.
Family jewels, bitch. Give me them bugs back, Lance Armstrong.
This is like gibberish.
It's like gibberish because it's recorded on a potato and it's probably a screen recording of a screen recording.
Nobody does it.
Grow up and go somewhere. Security! You're paying for some shit, nigga. Pay for your shit and get some out.
Sorry. Oh my.
Big issues, right?
All right, let's see. Oh my gosh. I see why women wear wigs. Holy, look at, because she's kind of not like good looking, but she's half cute with the wig.
Coming from the woman with no lips.
She takes it off and it's, oh my gosh. Do you guys have to deal with this when you date black women where it's like they go down 2 points when they take off their hair?
It's wild that she refers to like you guys. She's directing all of her language to her audience, which is bigoted men. That's the only people that like her. I don't think there's a single woman in the world that likes Pearl. And if you're here, why? But let me know. Let me know. Raise your hand in the comments. Call me a homophobic slur. You know? Make me feel special.
Oh my God. Bruh.
Like, okay, it's a nasty fight. You don't think white people get into fights like this too? It's just the color of their skin. This is literally the most clear-cut racism you could ever... Ah! I know, I keep screaming. I don't know if it's too much. But are you watching? You're watching this. I'm not gonna scream.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy. Sorry, this just does not happen.
Oh, well, look, there's a white person. I mean, maybe. I'm assuming their skin color. So what about her? But we don't know. We don't know the context of any of this.
Areas. It doesn't. You know, and I'm being honest here. I don't, obviously, it's not every black person, but
Okay.
there's a reason that black.
Okay, you know what? I just need to pause and hold on to that moment because what she said is at least some semblance of something that is palatable.
People move out of black areas because when they have money, because they don't want to deal with this. Whoa. Only at Waffle.
Oh, it's going down this bit. Hold on.
And here's the thing. This is kind of like feminism because women can.
This is kind of like feminism. People fist fighting at a Waffle House is kind of like feminism. Okay, bro. Next.
Can't hit back. So when women hit each other, men can't even step in because they have no rights. You know, if they end up like.
That's not true. I don't know. It's not true. If somebody hits you, you can hit them back, but if somebody hits you first, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. You have the right to defend yourself up to and including hitting them back. It's not like there's different laws for men and women. There might be differences in like sentencing and consequences between men and women on more of an individual basis. But as far as the systemic laws and policies go, it's the same. So
hitting a woman in the fight. That's why the solution to feminism is only more feminism. You want to lay hands? Here, you got to take what comes with it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, a white person would just walk away. And that's what you saw in the last clip.
What do you mean the white person would just walk away? Are there not white people in this video continuing to fight?
This guy's getting assaulted and he just walks away. We don't escalate.
We. Bum bum now bum 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 now bum 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 now bum bum now bum 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 bum.
Because a lot of times we just have too much to lose, you know.
Who is this?
We have way too much to lose.
And black people don't have anything to lose? Sorry.
Your feet.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And they're so unathletic too. It's like blubber going up.
They're so unathletic. She's just saying that all black people are fat. It's not funny. Oh, barefoot with the ceramic broken plates on the ground. Ooh.
My high school didn't even have a fight. I mean, if there was a fight, I didn't see it.
Yeah, there were no fights, but there was tax evasion. That's a Facebook group convincing the ugly girl to, you know. I don't know. Is it the same thing that I want to make sweeping generalizations about white people right now? But I guess the difference is I am a white person, so I feel more positioned to critique white culture, which I don't even know what it is. Thin lips, unseasoned chicken. Or is it still participating in stereotypes to say that all white people commit tax fraud? I guess it is. It is why I like watching videos like this, because these people who are on the extremes really let me find more space in the nuance to understand things that are important to me. And anti-racist behavior and thought is important to me. So even though this feels crazy and awful and I'm dying inside, we're still learning. We're still learning. Not really from Pearl, really in spite of Pearl. So thanks for nothing, Pearl, girl.
I never saw people fight, ever.
So what?
Bro, I paid for my food.
We'll just take a moment to say how satisfying it is to smash a plate like that. It's good. It's good. I've never been in a fight, but I have thrown a lot of plates. Not at anybody or inside, but outside. It's satisfying.
Yes, fuck.
Sorry, that guy's funny.
Like, goddamn.
All right, yeah, okay. Apparently, after sending all employees at McDonald's, the next black fatigue. After sending all employees at a McDonald's in St. Louis, the store manager who allegedly took a fentanyl was sleeping on her feet, while people who entered the store
Took a fentanyl? A single one? That's okay, whatever.
cooked for themselves and ate hamburgers and nuggets for free.
Yeah, if my manager was on drugs, I would probably eat a burger on the house too. Makes complete sense. And that's not sarcastic. I would. When I worked at Dairy Queen, I would eat fries on the clock in front of my manager. You know, you get a little slice of cheese, you put a few fries in it, you put a little mustard and maybe a pickle if you're feeling crazy, and you roll it up and you just, yeah, it's delicious. Delicious. So if my manager was there but on drugs and not coherent, oh yeah. I'd be chowing down, mama. Just sitting here in silence, collecting my sanity. But I don't think we have enough time.
Okay, let's see.
On Lindell, man. Check in. Look at my boy on the fries, cuz.
Hey, look, we talking cookies, man.
Look at she over here drooling. Come on, baby girl.
I feel like black people have to feel about black people how I feel about women.
I'm sure there are self-hating black people out there, like there's self-hating women like Pearl. Is it getting sad now instead of funny? I'm gonna try and get back into the funny vibe, because if we're not laughing, we're dying.
It's tough because you're on the losing team. You know, like women will do some dumb stuff, and I'm just like, that's women for you, you know.
You the manager, man. You supposed to do better than this.
I like the little croc keychain on the keys there. That's cute.
Crazy. Everybody just getting their free meals in, man. Teamwork make the dream work. She don't work her neither. I know that's right.
Oh my God.
That shit crazy.
Oh my God.
We live at the McDonald's on Lindell, man. I'm out this month.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's sad, really. It's the opioid crisis in action. It just doesn't make logical sense to apply that behavior to all of black people. Like when I worked in Dairy Queen, for example, like half of the people on the payroll were drug dealers, okay? But most of them, in fact, not all of them, were white. And what? Because the drug that they chose was less likely to have fentanyl in it? I mean, I guess I'm assuming that this woman thought she was consuming a different drug and it was laced with fentanyl or had a different dose, or something obviously went wrong, unless that's the outcome that she wanted because of an addiction. But I think people like Pearl really assign this idea of individual responsibility while maliciously not looking, learning, understanding, or maybe even just simply talking about systemic racism and how we've got to where we are today, like years of discrimination and slavery. Like, how do we not see a connection?
What else comes up? Here, let's see this one.
Out the games. Say everybody get out the games.
Her content is so lazy. She doesn't edit one bit.
Yes, can I get 5 shots right now? 5 shots.
Can you be nice?
Yeah, she got the BBL on.
You're not filming us, are you?
Nah, this is stream. I'm filming me. Whoever.
Don't film us. You need need to ask us before you do
Okay,
that.
gross behavior. I've seen that a lot from white men. You don't think white men do this kind of rank behavior to service people, especially younger women? It happens all the time. Everywhere. It's
You
a...
filming me? You gotta.
It's pointing over here.
Oh, he don't speak English, so every time somebody talks to the camera, he put it on them.
Okay. You know what? I think you guys need to go.
We ain't even do that. What if he stopped filming?
You need to put the camera away.
I put it
I don't think they can put the
down real
camera.
quick.
I don't think they can film, and I know that they can't stop you if you're outside. I don't know
It's
inside.
on me, bro.
Yeah, if you're in somebody's business, they can say no, Pearl.
It's on me. You ain't gotta put it on
Yeah.
me.
No, you guys should go.
It's on me.
No, I've already told you. I've told you twice now. You gotta go. I'm not dealing with that.
She racist, y'all. She racist.
I'm racist.
Yes, you're
Get
racist.
that on camera. Get out of here.
Yeah, people are tired. Look at her face.
It's such an easy thing to fall into. Like, I've definitely done that before, not about skin color, obviously, because I've never been discriminated because of my skin color. But when I've perceived people like being shitty to me, I thought it was because I was queer or overly feminine or any number of things about me that aren't really changeable. And I thought it was because of those things. And while it might have had something to do with it, it usually doesn't. Because that's a comforting thing to like hang on to. You're being mean to me because I'm gay, right? It's an easier thing to say than you're being mean to me because you just don't like me or you don't care about me in this moment. So yes, of course, like homophobia exists, but sometimes people in communities like this that are discriminated against on a regular basis have trouble differentiating when something negative that they're experiencing is because of that thing that makes them oppressed in some way, or rather it's just for some completely unrelated reason and that person is just inconsiderate. It's really hard to peel it apart.
People are exhausted. Oh, this guy crashed out on me on a space once.
Don't grab my camera. Don't grab. No, dummy. Just go, you know. Dummy. Racist asshole. Y'all racist.
Yeah, that's not gonna work anymore.
Racist. Y'all racist. We know that. Hey, you racist. Down there. Malcolm X. Racist. Hey, racist.
Dying for some context here, but I don't think we're gonna get it at all.
Hey, you nigga, bitch ass nigga, whatever, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, dummy, nigga, yeah, and what? Just don't grab. All you have to say don't grab nothing. Oh
my God.
Anonymous sent $3 Hiroshima Nagasaki.
So was that not a non-black person inciting violence just now? So how does this figure into her video?
Hiroshima Nagasaki.
Okay.
Some nail-biting video as three men approach a house they claim to be police, but they weren't. Cops say they were actually would-be home invaders trying to break in. They were
I feel like I've seen this video.
armed, but so was the homeowner. As Amber Cogliano reports, that led to a shootout.
Damn.
It's a home invasion.
Just using your body to try and take the door down like that is wild. There's white people who try and break and enter and steal. How does this have anything to do with just being black?
But these masked gunmen are about to get a nasty surprise from the
This would be awesome.
homeowner. Erupted at a home outside Seattle.
When I saw the video for the first time, I was completely blown away.
Auburn, Washington. What's in Auburn, Washington? The crow with fries. The crow with fries. That's how I know a video is good, is if I can link it to my Does Size Matter travel channel. Go check that out if you're interested and watch the video with the crow with fries. What is my life?
I believe what I was watching.
First, the bad guys try to fool the resident into opening up by posing as cops. They push up against the door and try to kick it in.
Can we get the brand of the deadbolt in that door? Because that, like, being body checked so many times in a row, that's strong.
But they're not prepared for what happens when the door gives way.
Oh, it did break open.
One invader hits the deck as the homeowner fires through the outer glass door. All three suspects take off running.
Was this self-defense or will he be charged?
Right now, it does look like this will be a self-defense situation. We obviously don't encourage people to start shooting at people, but we understand that there is a right and a need to protect your property. When
somebody's kicking in your door like that. Yeah, damn.
The homeowner says the suspects kept firing.
Yeah, let's see this one.
This customer must have seemed harmless, limping into a bank with a cane and a neck brace.
He was robbing at that age?
Cops say it was all an act. Police in Slidell, Louisiana released this video of the suspect, who they say limped up to a teller, handed them a note, and then started shouting, "This is a robbery." They say the suspect also demanded money. And after the bank tellers gave him an undisclosed amount, investigators say he seemed to be cured of his injury.
Yeah, just runs out.
Because he walked out of the bank without limping. Surveillance video...
And then he runs. Did we even see what his skin color was? No, because it doesn't matter. People do be robbing banks.
Then shows him running away from the bank into a nearby neighborhood, according to police. K-9 units were brought in to track down the suspect, but cops believe he fled the area in a vehicle. The suspect is described as a black male, wearing a gray tracksuit, COVID mask, and carrying a cane. Anyone who can identify this person...
Yeah, right. We'll be able to identify it. I kind of want to do this one. This one I thought was funny. I don't remember if this is a black guy or not.
At this point, is she even reacting or adding anything? She's just compiling these clips together. It's like, huh, Ray, I'm racist. That's it.
This is hilarious.
Sparking a lot of debate on social media right now, and you'll understand why. A Long Beach, California homeowner says he has no regrets after shooting and killing an unarmed woman who said she was pregnant. This after he got into a confrontation with her and another man who were ransacking his home.
It's not time for a joke, but ransackery.
Comes to defend yourself, you best do something.
The words of the 80-year-old homeowner who confronted two robbers.
I walked in on them, and they downed me. They jumped on me in the hallway.
But Tom Greer says he managed to get his .22 caliber Smith & Wesson revolver. He says when that unarmed couple saw his gun, they took off out the back door, and he followed.
The lady...
He followed them? Like, if you pull out a firearm and the people who are ransacking you are running away, haven't you done what you wanted to do, is to get them from robbing you? Do you need to harm them in order to feel better? Like, I don't know. I've never been in that situation, so I don't know how I would act. Like, I've been a vindictive person, but more on the level of pettiness versus actual physical harm with a firearm. Yeah, because that woman died, and he had no regrets about it. Oh my God.
Run fast as a man, so I shot her in the back twice.
When she was no longer a threat to him, he shot her in the back twice. I don't think we're getting the funny vibe back, are we?
Dead, and it's all her off, but he got away. She says, "Don't shoot me, I'm pregnant with a baby," and I shot her anyway.
And she laughs. Pearl is so fucking disgusting. Oh my God.
Since then, there has been a swift and almost split...
That's hilarious, she says.
...action on social media sites. While some say they would have done exactly the same thing, others say gun owners don't have the right to shoot a robber outside their home.
Well, also, it's only for self-defense. It's not to get them back after they are leaving because they're scared of a firearm. You're not going to teach them a lesson by killing them or make an example of them for other people, presumably from the same community, who are going to look at this and go, oh, this black woman got shot, so I'm no longer going to do that. People are only robbing homes because they're put in a place of desperation that could be, in part, addressed by the cost of living crisis, the housing crisis. We're living in a system that makes us this way, and placing all of the moral responsibility on one individual is harmful, and it's stupid. It's elementary. Is she in middle school? Again, 13-year-old boy.
Investigators have to look at both sides of this coin.
NBC legal analyst Royal Oakes tells us Long Beach detectives have much to consider.
On the one hand, a frail man in his 80s, he's been attacked in his own home by intruders. He has a right to self-defense. On the other hand, he did shoot a person.
Yeah, he has the right to self-defense. That was not self-defense. They were running away.
Trying to get away, so he wasn't in imminent danger himself.
Exactly. And if you really wanted to like stop them, to hold them accountable, okay, shoot them in the foot. I don't know, something to stop them that doesn't kill them. Twice in the back. I hate
Law says you can't shoot somebody under those circumstances.
Greer says he has no regrets and has a warning for the alleged partner in crime still wanted tonight.
I shot her, so that's going to leave a message on his mind.
Yeah, exactly. It's to leave a message. That's gross.
Long Beach police say they are still investigating this.
Long Beach, whatever. I've also filmed there. Wasn't that Bunny Hinge? I don't remember. I'm flustered. This is dumb. 2 minutes left.
Let's see this woman.
I was scared. My ears was ringing. That first shot had my ears ringing.
Asteria Williams told us she hit her bedroom floor when she heard gunshots just feet from her window overnight.
Damn.
My room is right here. I'm right here by it.
Rockdale County Sheriff's deputies spent hours Monday collecting evidence on White Oak Court after a man who lives in this home shot and killed 3 masked teenagers he confronted on the front lawn.
He's a nice dude. He's a nice, caring dude. If they would have knocked on the door and asked him for anything, he would have gave it to them. He's a nice dude.
Earlier, while investigators worked the scene,
He didn't have to kill them.
frustration from this group, who wouldn't give their names, but told my colleague Sophia Choi they're related to one of the teens who died.
That's not how it's supposed to go. I understand one shot to stop the people, the victims or whatever, but...
Bruh. Okay, so let me get this straight. Why do you think you have any rights when you invade?
No, but that's exactly what I said, right? There's a line between defending yourself and then just with an intent to kill somebody. It is a difference. And while you might get away with it from a legal standpoint, I feel like any moral person wouldn't necessarily be able to live with themselves if they made the choice to end somebody's life when theirs in that moment wasn't in danger. And I feel like the only way that you can justify that is to separate yourself from the situation so much, and racism would be a way to do that. So
Someone's house.
Aggressively to shoot these little teens, that's an overkill.
I mean, teens can still kill you. You.
That's too much to handle.
Neighbor Carlos Watson told us the gunfire was
that's a red hat. Oh boy.
up. Then a small army of deputies flooded the cul-de-sac within minutes.
Chaos.
Oh, thank God. It's not a MAGA hat. Oh, he is very handsome.
They're from Chicago, so it kind of put me back into a mindset. I didn't know what was happening initially, and I just wanted to make sure everybody was okay.
And while investigators work to understand exactly what led to the shooting for Asteria Williams,
It's sad. You shouldn't risk your life for nothing like that, because you can't get it back. Now they gone, and it's sad.
All right, guys.
Sorry, what are her video recommendations? What your ball size says about you. 811,000 views? That's the kind of it, like, it's literally 12-year-old boy. How many times do I have to say it?
What you think in the comments? Make sure you like the video on your way out and subscribe to the channel. Do you have black fatigue? If so, what gave you black fatigue? I'll tell you what gave me black fatigue was I had a co-host for 2 years where we doubled his subscribers, and it magically stopped after he made his hit piece on me. And he randomly called me racist one day. He called me a colonizer.
Is she not racist as hell? Who's that person? Can we watch his hit piece?
Complete. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Ring that notification bell, and I'll see you next time.
We're just going to take a look at, like, the top 10 comments here. Stone Age people were never meant to live alongside modern humans. They go from 0 to chimp in 3 seconds. They are the bottom of the totem pole wherever they exist. I worked in the hood for over a decade. These clips are no exaggeration. If you want Waffle House, go at 7 a.m. The watermelon felons can't get up that early. Why do we have to live like this? I'm so grateful to live in an area where there are very few of them. They will never learn. They will never improve. They will never go away. We will be burdened by them forever. How is this okay to have online? They belong in Liberia, but not to America? Who brought them there anyway? Oh, Red Pill Germany. Who's Red Pill Germany? I don't want to know. But this is Red Pill Germany. I'm so zoomed in.
Servus Männer and welcome to my channel. On the Red Pill Germany channel, I discuss various topics reaching from politics to economics.
I don't know. I'm just looking at all of these now. I'm kind of stuck in this. Okay. We're gonna end it here. Thank you for getting to the end of this video. Because if you made it to the end, you're probably somebody who is on, the right side of history, not being a bigoted piece of trash. If you're still watching this, I thank you for being here. Click the thumbs up button right now, because if Pearl's base gets a hold of this video, which there is a chance that they will be tanking my channel ratio as we speak. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel and watch the other Pearl videos. All the playlists are linked in the description and on the end screen, you know. I'm gonna go take a nice break. And maybe you should as well, away from the screen, because while Pearl is not the norm, fortunately, there are a lot less people in the world like Pearl than sometimes we think there are. It's only that they are louder. And I think it's important to continuously critique people like this, even when they recede into the shadows and exist just with their gross and racist following. So that's why we're here. Lots to think about from today. But yeah, thanks again for getting to the end. I'm David Day, this was Dismantling Hate, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.